Well, what's the fucking crack, everybody? You're all very welcome to episode 62 of Ramble Pod. There you go. I'm currently recording this at 10 o'clock at night on the 15th of the 8th, 2019. It's all over the fucking map the last few weeks. As you all know, as general listeners, if you're new listeners, it's normally more on time. I'm normally Tuesdays and Fridays. But it's all over the map, lads. Between rehearsals, gigging. I didn't expect. I'm nearly busier with fucking gigs as soon as I start the rehearsals. But look, I can't complain. You're all very welcome. What's the crack? It's up. Jesus Christ, I'm up to fucking 90 right here. My fucking heartbeat is doing fucking 2,000 miles an hour. We just had a bat in the fucking house. A bat, the fly fucking ones. Big enough fucker too, bigger than most bats I've seen before. And it's kind of a trait of ours. In every second fucking house, in most actual houses we've been in, there always seems to be a bat shows up at some stage. Thick fucker. Although I'm a thick fucker, because we're kind of rejigging the house or whatever with baby on the way. We're put some stuff up into the attic. Kind of left it just a little ajar there last week. We could hear some rustling about an hour ago. We're like, fuck it, it's probably just birds on the roof or something. Nah, big fat fucking bat. Big fat fucker too, like this fella, he was king bat out of all the bats. And big furry face and cute as fuck there. But he just wouldn't get the fuck out of the landing. So I've been the last half an hour swiping and waving and just taking short videos of the fucker too. I'm going to put it up on Instagram for the crack. Although it's kind of shite, grainy, but it's just a bat in somebody's fucking house. So I managed to get the landing window open, put the light on outside, turn the light off inside, and figure, fuck it, hopefully he goes out. I don't know. Because it's Jesus, flying fucking objects. Between getting stung by a wasp the other day, we've had a fucking moth infestation. I swear to God, we've had to do unspeakable acts to the fucking carpets and stuff. Just the fucking amount of them bastards chomping on the carpet, chomping on fucking clothes. Then a fucking bat shows up. I swear to God, if the hawks up the field fucking rock up, they're going to steal one of the fucking cars. The rotten bat. Fucking yokes with wings. Fuck them. So that was the fucking crack this evening, trying to get a bat out of the fucking house. I don't fully know if he's gone. He doesn't seem to be out in the landing anymore. Watch now, he'll knock on the door and ask for a fucking cup of tea or something. Fucking bastard and bat. I had an enjoyable day today, doing a bit of rehearsals and whatnot. But did the NCT at 7:30 this morning. She passed with flying colours. Word to everyone. If you haven't taken the covers off for your wheel studs, it actually is technically a fail. So she failed at first. Your man says, yeah, you never took the wheel covers off for me to check the studs. I'm kind of like, come on, man. You could have done that. I know I forgot it at 7 o'clock in the morning. The car's spotless. I did cleaner than it's ever fucking been. Everything was where it was, exactly where it fucking was. He says, but he says, don't worry, just pop him off there, out in the car park. And the next fella that passes by, just grab him with an NCT shirt. It was cool. It was as simple as that. The next guy that just walked past and I went, hey, can you look at my wheel nuts and just fucking say that they're there? So he did, and he gave me a fucking cert. Delighted. No fucking, do you know what you need to do now is go on away and get yourself, none of that shit. Car flew through. It was like fucking lovely. Fucking lovely. Put me in good stead the whole fucking day. Yeah, put me in good fucking stead. I was happy. What was I talking to you? I was doing the international over the weekend. Yeah, sure. I was the mess that was that fucking the last couple of weeks. So I did. Yeah, last week's extra Ramble Pod went out on Sunday. I just got to give him another ring tomorrow because I'm on doing the Ivan Yates show on News Talk tomorrow, just dicking about a bit. But I'm going to try and tie in tomorrow's interview properly just after that. I got to swing out to Tella for it. So hopefully we'll have a guest. It's ridiculous the amount of people that have said, yes, I'll do it, Tom. You just named the day. And I'm like, I fucking can't. I can't because I'm up to me stones with just life and fucking work. So, and like I said, the Skypey fucking thing, I'm not doing it. But you know what? Nobody's been bitching. All I've been getting is cool fucking messages from people going, love the podcast, Tom. Fucking love the podcast. Getting a couple of funny pictures during the week and stuff like that with people seeing stuff. Send them on to me and just keep up the podcast. Love it. I'm like, fucking sound. So, you just assume people are going to be like they are in the fucking retail world and go, where is my podcast? Not at all. Everybody's sound out. We had, where was I? Tuesday night, I was in back in the Roisin Dove, myself, Barry Murphy, Colin Geddes, and Amy. Oh, Jesus, I'm fucking ashamed. What? Hold on now. Hold on. I'll find it now. 1 second. I don't want to leave her name off because she was a good comic. I'm just after naming the other gang of fuckers. 1 second now. 1 second. I have it. Yeah, fuck it. Shit. No, 1 sec. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 fucking second. I need to get this right now, to be fair and to be honest. Why haven't you fucking written it? Amy Walsh. That's it, because she was saying her name was Aveen. But I'd never met the girl. She's going to be a great comic. It was a fucking savage night. Like I told you beforehand, we were all going to go as hard as we could. You could see it. The two, myself and Geddes, we went fucking hard out now at it. It was good. It was nice and spicy. It was great. But it's a savage audience, savage crowd. Anyway, it's the big room downstairs. Carl Spain was hosting, and it was just, he gave us the usual shit before we came on stage, which was great to tease him up, lovely. But came up and just fucking, everybody murdered. It was fucking lovely. There's a couple of lads that had come, our fans of both our podcasts, who were like, "This is sweet as a fucking nut. We listened to both your podcasts. Let's go see them." I think one chap had come down from Monaghan or something. It's like, fucking cool. Good on you. Good night. I did not drink. I did not. I came away home out of it. Yeah, it is a fucking long old road after, you've been hanging around all fucking evening. You see, I'd be down in Limerick early that morning. I was gone out of the house at 7. Makes a long old day of it when you're gone out of the house at 7. You have to do a photo shoot down for the UCH Panto, and then into the core. I went into Limerick for a second, and I got I said, I have time to kill. I'm going to get a lunch here, and I went to this. Like, Limerick has loads of good fucking places to eat, but for some reason I picked this absolute shithole. It's like Mr. Noodle or something. I got to look at the noodles. I went, I'll have the rice, but I still ate it. When you're eating something, it's like that's roasting hot. It's actually just really actual hot, not chili hot. And you're going, that's all right. But then as you're fucking halfway through, you're going, oh, this is utter shit. But I paid for it. I fucking paid for it. I'm eating it. Yeah, farting going up in the fucking car the whole way. You're going, what did you fucking put in that fucking shit? What did you put in it? But, I mean, it's such an easy city to get in and get out of. It was just sweet as an out. Up the fucking road, got there, went for a fish dinner with a gang, like the owners of whatnot, and the PR people and stuff like that. Myself, Colin, Maureen came along. Carl Spain was there, and Colin Williams. This is just me dropping fucking names. I don't give a shit. Colin Williamson from Water for Whispers, Barry Murphy from Après Match, and a couple of more fucking cool heads. Yeah, there was no mistaking that this was a fucking fish restaurant. There's always that fear too when you spend an hour or two in a fish restaurant. You're like, am I gonna smell like this for the fucking day, for the rest of the night? I gotta be in a crowded environment. I'm gonna be sweating and stuff like that. Am I gonna smell? Not that I give that much of a fuck, but fuck it. You still don't want it because you meet people and they've had fish for dinner. You're like, proper stinky fish too, Yeah, I don't know if I did. Nobody commented. Nobody fucking commented. We are live over on the Patreon page, just to get a bit of the housekeeping done. Live over on the Patreon page. And once again, thank you very much to everybody who's contributed to the podcast. It actually justifies not going to bed and fucking doing the podcast. Like I said, I'd do one of these every day if the money was in it. I really would. I really fucking would. But people contributing, you have to give them stuff a little earlier. So they get this a little earlier and they get it ad-free as well as they get the video. And if it's your first time, there's the back catalogue of the Tom and Jerry show. And I have a couple of funny videos actually to stick up on it purely for the boys and the girls over on the Patreon page. So thank you very, very much. There's always the way of going through the T Republic shop if you want. If chances are you have one of these t-shirts if you're on the Patreon page, but I'm wearing a Buckshot t-shirt right now. In talks of a bit of design change too, so it could be some cool designs. Actually, I was doing a Bingo Loco a couple of weeks ago, and the stage manager, Kev, he was just standing there just bleeping people's tickets, and I'm chatting away to Johnny Smacks. I'm dropping more fucking names up in this bitch. Johnny Smacks happened to walk in. I was chatting away with him. Next thing, whatever way I looked, he just goes, "Hey, Tom." He turns around. He's wearing a fucking Buckshot fucking hoodie. It's like, that's cool as shit, man. That's cool that he didn't just point it out, like, but he knew I was on. He was like, I don't think it'd be cool if Tom had it. Apparently, he got his gear in like 10 days. So they've used, like, it was taking fucking 3 or 4 weeks. It was bullshit, but it would seem he was happy enough. He got it in 10 days. So they've obviously moved their shit to Tea Republic. Have moved their shit over to Europe somewhere. So if you do order stuff from the Tea Republic shop, it would seem it comes much faster now, which is fantabulous if you're in Europe. So my UK listeners, I don't know. I'm being a cunt. I know. I'm sorry. That was a cunty thing to say, in all fairness. Yes, a fucking fantastic night. Go to the Vodafone Comedy Carnival. I'll be there for opening night. That was the launch night. I think people were more than happy. I'll be honest with you. You couldn't have murdered much harder than we did. You couldn't. It's as simple as that. It was job done. The promoters and everybody else was very, very happy because we just fucking smashed the living shit out of it. There's a level you can do and there's a level you can't do, unless you're in there as a big name and people fucking love you, have been fans of yours for years. There's not a whole pile else you can fucking do. So I think they were happy. They were happy. That's the main thing. If anybody, if you're new to this, Defending the Caveman is the show I'm talking about. It's a one-man show. I'm just looking at a big whiteboard here of all the breakdown. I don't know, what is that, 17 different fucking sections of it broken down. That's 14,500 words. Just broken down into 14 sections to try and wrap my brain around this somewhat. It's getting in there some bit, but like, it's going to be good. It's actually going to be very, very funny. So, another meeting today with PR. Jesus Christ. I sound like such a fucking flashy fucker, but really I'm just standing here as it all spins past me going, I don't know what's going on. But, PR people today and what interviews to get me into and all the rest of it. Just cut me loose, man. I'll just do the shit. I'll do the shit. So, Defend the Caveman that's it. I don't think I've any more stand-up gigs. I fucking can't. I can't have any more stand-up gigs. I don't think of any more anyway. No, I don't. It's all out fucking caveman from here in. And we're going to have a child. I say we are going to have a child. I'll stand by with professionals as my wife has a child. But yeah, there's a child on the way as well, just in the middle of it, just to keep it all spicy. I'd hate to get bored, that kind of way. Why would you not? Why would you not keep it nice and fucking active? It's interesting stuff people send you on stuff. Like, I got sent stuff to about 14 different people, podcast listeners, and just other, I'm guessing most of them were podcast listeners or whatever, just send me on a video, and it's gone fucking everywhere. It's popping up all the news feeds now at the moment. So I didn't essentially have a scoop on it, but it was like, I got it early this morning about, and it was apparently back in April, McGregor. You just type in McGregor, see what McGregor old man comes up. So essentially he was in the Marble Arch, which is a fucking pub and a half. Not in the good sense. The Marble Arch is down on the canals, down near Drimna / Clondalkin area. Rough as fuck. But the video shows him steaming, middle of the day, bunch of old lads. He's up at the bar trying to fucking, I'm guessing he's giving the fucking loads about the Proper 12 and all the rest of it. And it's clearly him. It's fucking him, like this, And he's handing out these glasses of whiskies to all these other old lads. They're taking them off, and one lad kind of waves it away. He fucking snaps and just cracks the guy right in the fucking jaw. But the beautiful, I'm just gonna get the video of it up here. What a fucking heck. TMZ put it up, of all horrible cunts to put it up, but at the same time somebody was going to get it. But why did it take so long, I wonder? What the fuck is going on? Dana White joined Harvey and Charles on TMZ and addressed the video of Conor McGregor punching an elderly man. You're talking about a pub in Ireland. Know how many guys get punched in the face? Oh, this is Dana White. This is how much money and how much of a whore Dana White is. How much money fucking what's his name is worth to people. So Dana White, they just have the video of it here, or the text of it here is like, will it fucking play? Or do you have to be a member of this shit, or what's the fuck? It's kind of fuzzed over. Oh, I accept cookies, right, I accept it. So let's just see what he has to say about Conor McGregor. Cut it out, Conor. Oh God, this is so douchey. They all look like this so douchey. One sec. What did he fucking video on? Like a fucking 3210. It's some of the worst looking fucking video footage I've ever seen. Let's just get this. Let's get this up for the people of the podcast here. So this is Dana White defending what I just talked about, where you just punch your man in the head. Like, your man would fucking say anything, because I'm guessing he has a fight lined up for him or something.
Pass that other people might not get. And it's just, we're trying to figure out why he is getting the pass.
I don't know about that, guys. Let me tell you what, you're talking about a pub in Ireland? How many guys get punched in the face every day in a pub in Ireland? Yeah, a lot, okay? The only reason we're even talking about it right now is because it's Conor. These type of things happen all the time. But this is a high-profile guy, and the bottom line is, when you're not a regular guy, you're a high-profile guy, and you're a professional fighter, you can't do it. That you can't do. These types of things happen every weekend in pubs, bars, everywhere around the world. But when you're Conor McGregor, you can't do it.
So we're all punching each other in the fucking heads around Ireland. Sound, you absolute fucking ball bag. What the fuck? So guys are just... Yeah, I thought he threw the whiskey at him. But the old boy takes it in a fucking... What a champ. Crack. Hit him a fair snap too. Yeah, not a fucking bothered him. What the fuck's he doing? Hitting fucking old lads in pubs. Now I know it was back in April. Doesn't make a difference. Obviously, fucking load of coke. And he's in. Oh, here's the full video. He's fucking shaking hands with all these other fellas, and he's fucking getting drinks and all. He's got a minder standing behind him. If it was back in April, there would have been a court case about it so far. Oh, he's got a bottle of proper 12 out. Right. Okay, so he's pouring it out for everybody. The old boy hands it back to him. He gets fucking thick with him. Says something. Wait with that shite. And all of a sudden starts pouring everybody a yoke. He's pouring it out for everybody. The old boy he's turning it away from him now. He's no fucking interest. Cut to a second later. He's giving him fucking fistfuls of abuse. And then all of a sudden, he's there. He fucking raps. Oh, wait till he turned his fucking face away, you absolute fucking scumbag. Wow. He was giving it loads to everybody else and then waited till the old lad turned away and hit him a fucking slap. 2:30 in the day. Man, that's a scummy fucker. There's no, apparently we're all fighting in pubs every day. But, the thing is, if he'd, here's the thing. The Marble Arch, right? Rough as fuck at the best of times. But as I said this in the past, rough pubs are one fucking thing in cities like Dublin and all the rest of it. But I'm telling you now, the fucking animal he would meet if he was in a rural Irish pub and he tried doing that. Even an old lad, he'd fucking murder him. And there'd be no bounce that I could say. He'd be murdered. Simple as that. You just couldn't throw your weight around like that. I don't know. People know what I'm talking about. But there are some... I remember before, years ago, back when I was a kind of a blocky fucker, and I used to do a lot of fucking weights and stuff, and I had a part-time job doing the door. My short arse. But it was a couple other short arse today, but they were all psychopaths. So I just blended in. It was 150 a night. And I remember it was down in Clonakilty. It was hard, yeah. We used to truck down to fucking Clonakilty when I was living in Cork. And it was fucking all-out war. And I'll never forget this motherfucker pulled up in a tractor, right? A fella dropped him off in a tractor. Gets out, well lad. Stinking of diesel and fucking BO and fucking just hell. T-shirt. And I swear to God, he wasn't fucking 8 stone soaking wet, this fucker. Skinnier than shit, right? Rocks up the door, boots on, still fucking covered in grease and silage and everything. Middle of the summer, he's like, lad, going in, lad. Dude, you're fucking not, man. You're fucking hammered. Next thing, the owner gets radioed up from downstairs in the nightclub. Up he fucking comes. Apparently this poor this fucking degenerate drops his entire wage behind that fucking counter every week. Cashes his check in there and just drinks it all in there over the week. So, your man's a fucking mess going in. Early doors, 11:30. By about 12 o'clock, he's fucking getting messy around the table with a fella. Now, like I said, I'm not joking with you. This fella was just all bones. Next thing we get a radio. There's fucking war below. Expecting to see about 10 fellas fight. Nah, it's just your man. Your man has picked a fight with a fella. The bouncers have detained him. There's 3 fuckers, not one of them under 16 stone, have this fella fucking pinned. And then all of a sudden your man goes, nope, I'm getting up and you're not fucking holding on to me. And you've never seen anything like in your life. He was the skinniest fucking arms, but these massive big fucking paws from just swinging fucking wrenches and swinging tractors around the fucking place. He just started firing lads that were big fucking juice heads. Like, there was one lad, he was a big fucking Polish lad, probably 18, 19 stone of fucking juice. And he caught him by the fucking tail and by the back of the neck and just fucked him straight in over the bar. Like, it was like something out of a movie, just watching this fella in action. All I could do was just slip down the side, kicked open the fucking emergency doors. And I said it to your man, I said, just get out to fuck quick before you get in real trouble. I think I shouted something about the cops coming. The cops weren't coming at all, because the cops know fucking better. I remember, and that same night, like, your man was back up. He got into another fucking pub. He was back up. He was scrapping with some other lad. But the fucking, like, I remember they turned over a chip van in Everton one night. 2 fucking GA clubs ran into each other. And chip van full of fucking hot oil and everything. Thankfully, your man had jumped the fuck out when he realised it. Like, but these were just animals, like. And it didn't take like 100 fellas to turn this fucking van over. I'm talking 7 or 8 fellas flipped this fucking truck over. Just monsters. And like, if you think you get carried away with McGregor wrapping an owl lad into the fucking head, if the owl lad didn't catch a hold of you, some fella in the pub would put a fucking hole in your chest. Because there's no weight categories. And there's no respect. There's just, come here, I'm going to fucking break you in half. And we're the strongest fucking people walking around. Like, it was just to see that shit. You see, I suppose if it was April, the old boy would have sued by now. I wonder who sat on it. Obviously TMZ sat on it. That was sold to TMZ for 20 grand, I guarantee you, by the Marble Arch years ago. It was their footage. Or would it be, I guarantee it was sold back in April. 20, 30,000, no bother. And they just sat in it. Perfect fucking slow week for whatever. Drop it in there. That'll keep everybody nice and fucking busy. Nice and fucking busy. That's, so I'm guessing the outlet didn't sue. He either got a nice few pound or McGregor's associates, which they'd all live around there. I'm guessing paid your man a fucking call. Or he just decided, fuck it. Fucking fanny of a punch anyway. It didn't really rattle that outlet. Like, he didn't go flying off the stool or anything. Give it a look. If you haven't seen it already, give it a look. He didn't go fucking flying. You know? Just kind of saying you're supposed to be some sort of fucking UFC fighter and you couldn't put an owl off his fucking chair. And you waited till he turned his head. Fucking hell. So yeah, no, I'm just trying to think, do I have fucking gigs this week? Let me, just to be sure, or coming up. Because people do have been messaging a lot and I haven't been updating the fucking website properly at all. That's a fucking scandal. No. Not for a while anyway. Yeah, I have a fucking Sunday off. Can you believe that? I have Tip versus Kilkenny this weekend. Oh, fucking spicy! Tipperary fucking versus Kilkenny. The old foe. Oh, fucking Jesus. That'll be a nice one now. That'll be a nice way to spend a Sunday. Yeah. I'd see fucking Khabib. Somebody put him in a Kilkenny jersey. Not the fucking clue had that man, but they may as well have put him in a fucking Tiddlywinks jersey. You can see by he never looks like the happiest fucker anyway, like, but I mean, just the dead eye fucking look on his face. And a friend of the podcast, Will Fleury, then put Johnny Walker, light heavyweight. He's been trained in SBG the last week or two. He put him in a Tipperary jersey. Just for a bit of fucking crack. I actually ran into Will Fleury heading down the country in the petrol station. He's so fucking intense. He's brilliantly intense. There's no mistaking that Will's a fighter. Like, even from like 100 yards away, you go, yeah, that man's a fighter. Or he's in the army. He just had this walk through Junction 14 petrol station. I was like, you know, in your peripheral vision, you go, that's somebody I know. And it was just, now he's a big tall fella anyway, like, but at the same time, it's like, oh yeah. There's nobody getting a Will Fleury's fucking way. No, intensity fucking times 1,000. And he was telling me that, yeah, man, Johnny Walker was down training with him for a while. So it was good move. Put him into the fucking Tip jersey. I was just trying to get, we're supposed to get, you know, I was listening to Bernie fucking Sanders the other day, like, on Joe Rogan. I was like, fucking hell. Is the climate really that fucked? We've 12 years to get it right, or it's fucked forever. That's it, fucked. And then you see crowds like Sweden, like, and it's just embarrassing what they're up to, isn't it? Sweden recycling is so revolutionary. The fuckers have run out of rubbish. I swear to God, they've run out of rubbish. Sweden's, I'm reading it here now, just typed it in. Sweden's recycling is so revolutionary. The country is to import rubbish from other countries to keep its recycling plants going. Ah, for the love of Jesus. So my toilet roll inserts are going over to fucking Sweden. What lessons can we learn? Asks Hazel Sheffield. Ah, for the love of fuck, they're unreal, aren't they? Oh, jeez. A fucking fan, a Slipknot fan, died falling in the mosh pit. It's a queer one to put up. What are these fuckers in Sweden doing so class that we can't fucking do? How the fuck are they doing it? Sweden is so... Yeah, right. That's the third time I read that. We can only dream. Yeah. The UK is underpinned hundreds of millions of pounds of investment in facilities. We're not quite at target yet. Recycling in the UK peaked at around 45% waste. Okay. This is... Oh, sure, why wouldn't it be about anybody else? You'd send me a title and you'd do it all about fucking England. Swedish people are quite keen on being out in nature. Of course they fucking are, because they're just class fuckers, aren't they? They have 1% went to landfill. 1%. And that'll be no percent soon enough. That will be no... Wow, for the love. While Europe is aiming for 65% recycling target by 2030. I suppose we want to get our fucking shit together, wouldn't we? Sweet Jesus Christ, that is kind of... I don't want to read anymore. They're fucking depressing me. They're fucking so class. They do all sorts of fucking things class. There has to be something wrong. I need to go over to Sweden and see what's wrong. You know what I mean? You can't be that fucking class all the time. You just can't. There's something sinister there. I just fucking know there is. There's no way you can fucking keep that shit up. I was getting... do you know what? I thought it was purely American thing, but one of the lads from Life After the Funeral podcast, 30 as fuck, he set me on these pastors. They're like African lads, and if just a rabbit hole of hell I went down through, because it was I thought this is only in America, these mad pastors where they're trying to drive demons out of you and all the rest. Turns out they're in England, they're in London. There's a load of these places. I knew there was lads here, because you get the odd taxi driver and you get an old pamphlet of an African lad, and he's like, come have a look at our church. I'm like, nah, you're grand. And the church would be called something like the fucking Church of the Fiery Mountain Unicorn Sparks. You know what I mean? It's always something savage. It's never it's always savage. Never like a handy name like St. Bridget's of the Immaculate Conception or something. You know what I mean? It's always fucking firing fucking centaurs and fucking everything. But they're trying to strike demons out of people, driving demons out. And I was like, okay, all right, fair enough. There's not a whole pile going on here, but holy fuck, I thought it was just lads preaching. There's lads rolling around on the fucking floor and everything. Who? I need to get one of these. They have to be actors. There's people fucking licking the floor and shaking and everything in the middle of the day. This shit is actually doing something to them. I was thinking I get... what would you fucking even call it? Because he sent me the link and now I can't find it. But it was like, what would you even fucking call it? Evil spirits? Evil spirits. Oh, evil spirits be gone. Pastor. I'll type in pastor, because maybe that's what they're called. Oh. A woman was married to the wrong husband, Prophet Ed. What? Pastor claims he was sucking demons out of parishioners, accusing him of sexual assault. I won't get them demons out of you. Now you just get them trousers off real quick. I'm gonna get... Oh, fucking... You see, they go on for a really long time and trying to pinpoint one. I just want to see... Demons be gone. Pastor Billy Evans. Oh, no, you're all right. We have to hear more about the pastor that is...
Donkey today for Monday, July 29th goes to a pastor in Linden, New Jersey named Reverend Dr. William.
Okay, now, lad, you can't be slagging anybody. How the fuck did he get a job on the radio? a pastor in New Jersey. Okay, all right. Let's see what he did. I might actually sucking demons out of parishioner.
He is a 69-year-old Presbyterian minister who is being accused of sexual assault. He was accused of sexually assaulting 3 male members of the church. Now, we couldn't find a news report for this situation, so I will be referencing Yahoo News when it comes to this story. I just have to tell you what of exorcising evil spirits. Reverend Dr. William Weaver ordered his victims to place angel coins on their head. I don't even know what that is. What is an angel coin? All right, some people give you a penny for your thoughts. Dr. William Weaver gives you a penny for your penis.
What's this fella, mad bastard, going around blowing fucking lads? Let's see. Shocking. One was married. See, the black lads do make it proper dramatic now. Oh. This is Ed. I can't even pronounce that name. Citronelli Ministers. The prophet word. This lad now is going around battering people over the head. Let's... Okay. I'm going to put this one in the link. This one is going in the link. Oh, woman was married to the wrong husband. Prophet Ed Citronelli, like the fucking candles. Okay, we need to back up a small bit here because, oh Jesus, Natasha, are you there? Did you want to see this? Oh, you're hiding in the back. She's hiding in the back. Did you want to see this one? I think she's possessed. It's just a short video, just so you can just laugh along.
No, thanks, because I just watched Annabelle.
Oh yeah, we just watched Annabelle. The biggest. It was a bit of a jip really because the famous actors, of course, were in it for 3 minutes at the fucking top and then fucked off and turned back up again at the end. It was like, ye fucking tricked us, ye bastards. Okay, let's get a go at this one here now. So we're in a group to explain the. The room is so fucking dog shit, right? There's a big white room. I say that ironically because there's a lot of black and African folk in the room, but up on the wall they have glued on a load of fucking crutches and fucking half a wheelchair is glued onto the wall. Obviously to show you the amount of magic people that fucking left their hospital issued crutches behind. And there's a one. She's just got her mouth open. You got to see this. Oh, fuck it, come on.
Look, oral sex, Dimo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex, look. You oral sex, use oral sex. Let that sperm on that man out, you Dimo, out. Let go.
Delivered me 2 Sundays back, then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth.
Okay, there's one big fucking white one in the back that I stand corrected. Maybe put his penis in. Dude, one is standing there like she's just giving a blowy to a fucking ghost. And then made this kind of dribbly fucking saliva out the side of her mouth as if he just jizzed in her mouth. And she's crying. Microphone in front of her. These fucking people, they're either really shit, like Tim and Eric style actors. Like, you know those weirdos that they seem to get. This is all you have. You're going to fucking... Let's see what else we got.
And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
You've been itching?
Yes.
Since then, my private parts have been itching. My fucking AIDS. Fucking ghosts. The ghost is the clap. And now this fella beside her then, who's not the pastor with the microphone, he tapped her on the head, and all of a sudden now she's gone back into a trance again. Right.
Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Ted. Who are you? Look at that demo. Look at that demo. Who are you? Speak out. Who are you? Jesus' name. You demon can help you.
People just walking around with sandwiches behind her, and she's just putting on this fucking... There's a fellow with a plate of fucking chicken behind her. with a fucking suit and tie on, looking like a man on the way over to his fucking table in a restaurant. Everybody's just sitting out, and this one is just kind of rolling between the audience, just screaming like she's possessed. And your man keeps chasing her with the microphone. What the fuck? How is nobody going, lads, come on. I mean, there's always some far-fetched shit. But it's the fact that everybody is nonchalantly walking around like, well, that's just Mary, and it's Sunday. She has a ghost boyfriend who, mouth fucks her on a regular fucking basis in public. In public too, by the way. So, but the rapey demon is a squeaking woman as well, it would seem. He put his penis in my private parts and now I have itchy bits.
Come on from the private part. You in her private part. Demon in the private part. Watch what happens.
Okay, I'm fucking losing it. He's spritzing her fucking box through her clothes. He's spritzing her box through the fucking clothes. Oh, deliverance of evil spirits. Oh, he says, I'm guessing it's holy water. He's spritzing in her fucking ghee. Oh, here. And somebody else has a microphone. And everybody else just standing around like, Ash, that's just class. Like, people don't give a fuck. That's the best bit about it, is that everybody else is just going, yeah, grand, you know yourself. So it's in Yonkers, New York, this place, apparently. Fuck, I stayed in Yonkers. The cousin lived in Yonkers. Right, let's see what happens with the spritz. Oh, Fanny. He fucks away the bottle of spritz, taps you on the head after doing all that and actually went, poof. And of course she's starting to collapse now. What the actual fuck? Fuck. And he has to be making a fucking decent living from this. 600,000 views. Sweet suffering Jesus. And he's a whole fucking page. How many subscribers? 99,000 subscribers. Jesus Christ.
What happened to you today?
So you prayed for, you delivered me today, and then when I went to the bathroom, I think 15 minutes later, some white stuff came out with the blood after you sprayed.
Oh, come on, somebody. After I spray with the water, after I spray, something came out white. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. May your healing and deliverance be permanent in Jesus' name. Come on and give the glory to Jesus.
What the fuck? So what come out to your Fanny, and everybody seems okay with this. Like, your man said it like, sure, yeah, I told you that that's what had happened. Sure, it's happening the whole time. Sure, I'm So I'm spritzing fucking ghosts out of Fanny's fucking night and day. I'm making fucking gallons of this stuff just to spritzing fucking ghosts out of people's fannies. And sure, there'll be ghost jizz will run out of you after that. Of course, the ghost is invisible, but there's ghost jizz, all right. Ectoplasm, I believe they call it. Here. I can't go any further into this. It's fucking nearly 11 o'clock at night. I'll be here all fucking night. Jesus Christ. Right, if you're ever bored, just look for this fucking cowboy, Prophet Ed Citronelli. Right. Jesus Christ. I've been yakking for nearly fucking 45 minutes. 40 minutes anyway on this. Right, I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna see. I still can't fucking wrap my head around this. Fair fucking play. He's probably making a fortune too. Of course he is. If fucking people are buying that level of fucking madness, he's making a fucking fortune. It's a good shirt he's wearing too, the fucker. Right, stay out of the Marble Arch pub, and I'll talk to you again over the weekend. I should have a guest for Buckshot out over the weekend. Go on away and mind yourselves.